Welcome to this video, which is my soup detox. This is going to be the easiest cleanse you will ever do. And I'm sharing this with you because I know a lot of ladies out there are interested in getting more happy, healthy, and fit. And that's exactly what this soup cleanse will do for you. So before I go any further, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Christina Carlyle. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, sports nutrition specialist, personal trainer, health coach, and behavior modification specialist. Now, I know that's a lot. That's why I always say think of me as your coach and biggest cheerleader, because as your coach, as your biggest cheerleader, I want you to win. And I can get you looking good on the outside, but I'm not going to do it if you're not feeling like you're healthy and confident and in control on the inside. So that's just how I roll, okay? Because I know what it's like to struggle with my weight. I know what it's like to struggle with my mood. And I also know what it's like to struggle with my health. And I can tell you from personal experience, you cannot have one if you don't have the others. The way I'm going to be dishing out this cleanse is going to help you boost your metabolism, boost your mood, boost your health, boost your immunity, boost it all. So the soup's not detoxifying you. Some of the things that we're adding in will, but this is designed to help your body detoxify better naturally, to help your liver, to help your kidneys, to also help the gallbladder a little bit, to help your digestive system and boost your metabolism. When that happens, your body's better able to metabolize, digest, break down, and absorb nutrients and then eliminate them better, which is what we want. Clean things coming in, getting all the benefits, and then it comes right out, which is how this is going to help benefit you. And to boost the metabolism, we need to work very closely with the digestive system, the endocrine system, as well as the liver, because your liver helps break down fat. And if we have too much stuff that isn't ideal, that isn't healthy, it's going to overload the liver, and that's what makes it harder for you to get the results you want, lose weight, feel great, and balance out your hormones, if that makes sense. So because we are slowly eating soup, it's a lot easier for you to feel full with less food and control hunger and cravings naturally. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I recommend clicking over to the blog post, because the blog post has everything you need in a way where I'm expanding upon what I'm sharing with you in this video. This video is probably going to be a little bit on the lengthy side, by the way, and the blog post has all the other info and the tidbits you need to execute this, because I Googled soup and there aren't too many that actually align with detoxification protocols. And a lot of people do smoothie cleanses because they help you lose weight. So soup is the new smoothie, okay? But soup doesn't have sugar like smoothies do, and soup actually has protein that helps boost the metabolism. And if you don't do animal proteins, don't worry. We're going to be incorporating plant-based options for you as well, so that you can get all the results in a way that works for you, because that's what I do. Everything I do is for you. Sound good? Okay, now, sugar is something that we need to avoid, and that's why I say soup is the new smoothie, because a lot of smoothies that you see out there have fruit. And fruit affects your liver the same way alcohol does. It kind of hits your liver like a toxin. With regards to cleansing and detoxifying, we need your liver in tip-top shape, which is why we are avoiding sugar. And that's also why a lot of the soups that you see online aren't going to work, because a lot of soups are dairy-based, and dairy has lactose. Lactose is milk sugar, and we need to avoid that. Dairy also has some other things in it that aren't ideal for health and your hormones, and that can affect your ability to lose weight and feel great as well. So we can do nut milk alternatives here, but we are looking to avoid sugar, and that's why, just so you know. We also need to be conscientious of other things, like types of things that we're adding into the soup. So we are going to be avoiding inflammatory grains, anything that is too carby. All the ingredients that I'm recommending, in a way that I'm recommending them, do not spike blood sugar levels and insulin levels the same way other soups with dairy and rice and potato and other things in them do. You wouldn't want to do like a broccoli, cheddar, potato, creamy, cheesy kind of thing, like French onion soup, a brick of cheese on a brick of bread with some onion in it. Okay, that's not ideal. Makes sense? But we could do onion with other things that are higher in protein that also taste equally delish, that aren't loaded with saturated fat and other things like gluten and other things that are inflammatory and not ideal on a detox. You with me? Okay. A lot of people eat very quickly. Soup kind of forces you to eat slowly. It takes your brain approximately 20 minutes to register that you're full, to get the ghrelin and the leptin regulated so that you actually feel satisfied and stable hunger patterns. So by regulating your blood sugar, your ghrelin, your leptin, your hunger hormones, and because we're forcing your brain to and you to sort of eat slowly, it helps you feel fuller with less calories, with less food, but it's also nutrient dense food, so you're getting a lot of benefit without a lot of thought. I'd put all the thought into it for you. We are going to be consuming specific types of things paired together, and when you get the combinations and pairings of nutrients right, that's how you get all the results: the happy, the healthy, the fit. That actually helps boost your immunity, boost your metabolism, do all those things I said that they would do. Now, I wanted to point out to you that detoxes and cleanses are designed to be temporary. So you wouldn't want to do soup for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for like a month and a half. I'm going to give a ranking system, good, better, best, so you can incorporate soup into your day-to-day routine so you get the benefits in a way that works for you. Good would be something that you can do on a regular basis, but you're not doing this daily. It's more weekly. So when you're ranking at the good level, you can expect good results because it's good for you. It's a good, healthy meal replacement. Okay, so good is just good. You're not going to get the benefit of the fitness and the weight loss and all that because we're not doing it every day. But at the better level, this is where it becomes daily. So once you hit the better level, you're doing it 3 days, 5 days, 7 days. It's totally up to you. What matters is that we're maxing out at 7 days here. Just saying. So when you're at the better level, you have a weekly limit, and you are going to be doing at least one meal replacement with one bowl of soup a day. So it's not like you're using sandwich and soup. It's not like this is a side dish. This is the meal. The next level would be the best. For the best possible results, to truly do this detox all in, I want the best possible results. Give it to me. Okay, you're going to be using 2 meals a day with the meal replacement soup that I'm suggesting to you. So you could do breakfast, you could do a snack, and then lunch and dinner would be a soup made according to the instructions that I'm going to be sharing with you. A couple things with regards to the types of soups that you should be incorporating. You could do plant-based, you could do plants and animal proteins. It's totally up to you. But for a soup to qualify for this cleanse, it needs to be broth-based. So you have options here. You could do a veggie stock, you could do chicken, beef, something like that, or you could do bone broth. Bone broth would be best because that's going to help heal and seal the digestive system. Bone broth that I'm recommending as the best base is not vegan. If bone broth or animal proteins and that making that stock or using stock like that feels like a fear factor challenge to you, or it just doesn't work for your belief systems, we have some ways that you can increase collagen, which is why I'm recommending bone broth. Bone broth has collagen that helps the digestive system, but you can also swap in collagen into a veggie stock if you'd prefer. If it's totally optional, it's just a way to boost your results and enhance this. But there are some collagens that I recommend that are vegan too, plant-based friendly. It will work as well, just so you know if you want to enhance this. The next thing you want to be mindful of, in addition to your base, is what you're putting in it. Now we're looking for plants and we're looking for proteins. We're looking for fiber and we're looking for nitrogen. Plants have fiber, and fiber is non-digestible. So when you eat it, it kind of takes everything out with it, which is how it helps clean out your digestive system. The plant fibers also help balance out the gut microbiome, and some of them are prebiotic, some of them are probiotic, and I'm not going to get into what has what, but I'm just saying fiber helps clean out your digestive system, and it also helps benefit your immunity in other ways, because when you're being conscientious of your gut microbiome, your digestive system works very closely with your hormones, and your immunity and your mood happens in your tummy, and it works very closely with your endocrine system. So that's going to be very, very helpful to you if you're trying to lose weight and feel great and get healthy. The veggies that we're going to be adding into the soup, the way I'm recommending it, help give you a lot of nutrients and a lot of benefit with minimal calories. It helps you control calorie intake in a way that helps you lose weight and fat without really putting too much effort in it. The next step in this process is adding protein. So if you are only plant-based, that's fine. Things like beans, lentils, and also mushrooms have a lot of protein. Broccoli has a lot of protein in it. When you have the fiber with the protein, or you're having plant-based fibers with protein, you're going to be able to feel fuller and slowly but surely feel more full in less time, because soup takes longer to eat as opposed to something you can just wolf down in like a sandwich. The next thing that we want to think about is proteins, and proteins could be any protein that works for you. Beef, chicken, you could also do egg. Any fish that works in a soup like a light, flaky white fish. Shellfish, like shrimp, crab. You wouldn't want to use the artificial stuff because that's like the hot dog of the sea. You want to make sure that your animal proteins are always organic or sustainably caught from a wild source. Something that isn't farmed, because those things are very, very high in toxins. And I know the mercury count and other things, parasite count is a little bit higher in fish. So you want to be conscientious of that, which is why I'm recommending something that isn't farmed, something that is sustainably caught from a wild source, and also something that's organic. We want to skip things that are high glycemic. We also want to make sure we're including fat and a lot of flavor. Fat should be plant-based because soup is made over low heat. If you were to stir fry something, that's high heat, and when you heat oil, it becomes inflammatory, and that's kind of how oil can become unhealthy too. But when you make soup, you do it low and slow over a period of time, low, moderate heat. And you can avoid turning your fats acidic, rancid, inflammatory. You can do this in a crock pot too, by the way. When you put in tons of spices like turmeric, curry, garlic, other things, you get those healing, sort of Ayurveda kind of healing properties, medicinal properties, tons of flavor, and they develop more as you cook it low and slow. And you can do any sort of flavor that you like. I'm sure you can think of recipes that you like a lot. It helps to think like a country. Japan, for example, or Asian cultures, they have egg drop soup, okay? Then we can think of different regions globally. You can get other ideas like chowders, bisques, tomato soup, this, that, other things. Now, that's another thing that I want to point out to you. Because there are different options, good, better, best, you can do soup as a meal replacement. And when you do soup as a meal replacement, that's when you'd want the broth base, as I described. You would want the veggies, you would want the protein, whether it's plant or not. You can add in your collagen boosters if you want, and then you add in your fat, your flavors, boom, that's your complete meal. But you can do a full veggie soup too if you're just trying to incorporate more veggies and give yourself more healthy options. Things like tomato soup, things like broccoli soup, things like mushroom soup. Mushroom, by the way, would be a really good choice if you make your own soup, which is what I recommend because it's really hard to find clean soup the way I describe in your grocery store, just FYI. But you can find things like butternut squash soup. It's delicious, it's nutritious, it's plant-based, and it's just an easy way to incorporate more plants into your routine on a regular basis. So this is where if you wanted to do soup as a side dish with your dinner, or you want to do soup and a sandwich, for example, or soup and a protein on the side, it's just something else to think about, if that makes sense. Now, if you do want to buy a soup in your grocery store, we're looking for organic only. My rule of thumb with my clients is the same rule of thumb I'm going to share with you. If it's already ready, you want to get the organic version of it, because a lot of things that are processed have chemicals in them, ingredients that aren't clean. A lot of those things have chemical preservatives as well as inflammatory hidden GMOs and other chemical substances that we just are trying to avoid if it's a detox and just in general, because those things can affect your body's ability to absorb nutrients. And with regards to this detox, we're trying to avoid chemicals. We're also trying to absorb the most nutrients, which is why I'm recommending it to you. But I mean, whatever makes your life easier. If you're making a soup at home, it's not like you want to strain it. So if you make your own broccoli soup at home, you wouldn't strain it to get the liquid out. We want the fiber in it. So just blend it and eat it the way it was. Keep that in mind with regards to the consistency you like. If you like something more runny, okay, well, you would blend in a broth or a nut milk alternative, preferably something that is, Carrageenan free and all of that. But if you like something more chunkier, you would reduce the liquid, and then you can go from a soup to a bisque to a chowder kind of texture consistency. And if you want to make it like a stew, you can dip the liquid way down and it still works-ish. It's not as beneficial as the slow eating as it would be if it was pure liquid, but it would definitely help. Now, if you're looking for my suggestions for recipes, make sure you check out the blog post, because I link out to different recipes that are delicious and nutritious and that align with the guidelines that I gave here. But you're also able to mix and match things and kind of be creative with your own soup recipes too, which is nice. And when you think of different countries and cultures and things that you've seen in restaurants or things that you've had in the past, All you have to do is find a recipe that aligns with that and swap in the ingredients that I suggested, and you can easily make your own soup, just up leveling your ingredients. It's just an easy way to stick to this detox. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please like it so I know. If you're going to try it, please leave me a comment. Let me know, did you learn something? Did this help you? Are you excited? If you do it, leave me a comment to let me know if it worked for you. How did it turn out? What benefits did you experience? Did you do good, better, best? What soup recipes did you like? Now, if you don't want to miss next week's tip, make sure you sign up as a VIP on my website. As a VIP, you're going to get instant access to my VIP section, which is a private resource library. That's why I call it the VIP section. Only VIPs get in. And it has other printable resources for you to check out, things that make it easy for you to get happier, healthier, more fit. Or quick little printouts of things that you could swap in, workouts, food, recipe books. We've got dessert recipe books, superfood recipe books, all different types of things that you can do that make it easier for you to get the results you came here to get. And VIPs are the first to know when my latest content drops. So if you're on YouTube, you can subscribe. But if you're subscribed, you also want to make sure you're a VIP because we go straight to the post. You're going to get the video and all the goodies that come with it. You with me? Okay. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for watching. You deserve to feel good in your own skin. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you next time right here, same place, every Thursday.